So yeah, we're gonna be on here for.
Yep.
We're doing a long live stream now. I fixed it so it's actually proper now. Now I'm gonna put you guys right over here, where you guys will be pretty far from me, which I got everything to do. Can't do bookwork if I want to, or do anything else I want to do. And this is pretty much the whole room. You guys just see the whole room right now. And yes, we're on the floor. Chairs against the television right now. So yeah, what you're seeing is what I'm doing now. I'm just recording a tape right now while talking to you guys right now live on YouTube. And eventually this tape will be on YouTube as well. The audio of it will be in a few days. So yeah, or who knows when. But right now, it's just recording. Recording, that's it. I just want to do some bookwork. And books actually, it's actually not bookwork, it's cartoon work, but still, I think cartoons actually eventually animated to a real cartoon series. We got 22 cartoons now. We had 20, now we're up to 22. That's it. Just like I said, okay, post truck is down the road, so that means we're gonna get mail in a little bit, which I'm glad. Hope I get a parcel in the packet. Hope I get a parcel or something. This tape recorder was worth the money. I like this tape recorder. It's so much fun using it. Like the old days. Like the good old day. Like the good old days when I used to do tape recordings back in 2012. I mean, now YouTube is more fun, though. I mean, no offense, YouTube is a lot more better than doing YouTube tape recordings, but still, it's just as fun. So I might do some bookwork in a little bit, or say cartoon work, and that's about it. But yeah, I did some stupid. I did something I couldn't fix. Can't fix it, so yeah. But right now, we're just having some fun right now. Doing tape recording and being on YouTube, and I'm reading people's comments. Right now, there's no comments on YouTube right now. And right now, we're just doing a little bit of this and a little of that. But yeah, just having some fun. If you want to comment, I'll read it. And yeah, right now, we're just doing, I don't know, we classify as, I don't know. I mean, me talking on a tape, that's classified the early version of a podcast. I might classify as a podcast, might not, who knows. But right now, you're just relaxing right now, and that's it. But yeah, I'm having some fun now. Just record my voice onto a tape like I do back in the old, like I did over 20 past 20 years. I've been doing this for over 10 years, not 20 years, only 10 years. Which past 10 years, actually, I've been doing this for almost 20. I mean, no, I've been doing this since middle school. So yeah, almost. I mean, 15, about 15 years. I've been doing this since 13. So let's see here. That's 10. Right now it's 26. So about 13 years I've been doing this for. 13, almost 15 years I've been doing this for. And I like doing tape recordings. They're fun. I mean, not as good as they could be on some other stuff I have, but just fun doing tape recordings, knowing that you're doing something you like to do. And that's what really matters. I mean, I got another microphone I could use, but I only have one tape recorder, so yeah, I can't do two recordings at once. There's actually one recording I tried doing one time. I actually did do it one time, but I lost the tape when I did it. I had 3 tape recorders going at one time, record a thing, and it didn't go well as planned. I tried to do a double, and it didn't work. But yeah, what I've done over the years, I regret doing some things over the years, but not a lot. But yeah, I mean, I'm just having fun right now, and it's about it. Cat's messing with the microphone right now, which is pretty funny. So if you just heard noises, it's the cat messing with the microphone. It's like kitty cat messing with my microphone. You're such a silly kitty cat, you know that? You're smiling, aren't you? You're smiling, aren't you, you silly boy? You're smiling. You are, you silly diamond. You silly diamond. You're smiling. I know you are. You like this, don't you? I'm messing with my microphone, you silly kitty cat. Might use bigger. The cat's messing with the microphone, so yeah, the cat's messing with the mic right now, so there might be some more noises coming up. Silly kitty cat messing with the microphone. Messing with my microphone, you silly kitty cat. Still playing with my microphone, you silly kitty cat. I got a spare mic, so if I have to, I'll use a spare microphone. But yeah, cat's missing my microphone right now. You think it's so much fun playing on my microphone, don't you? Yes, you do. I should talk about Eastgate one of these days. But we talk about Eastgate. There's one more to talk about Eastgate, can't you? Yeah, I can talk about Eastgate. I'll talk about Eastgate in Niles, Michigan. Eastgate was pretty cool. It had a grocery store, a Dollar General, a couple restaurants, a barber shop, a bank, a gas station. Had everything you really need. Across the street from it was a car wash that tore down two apartment buildings and a muffler man. Oh well, the '90s are gone, and it was all around the '90s. First thing to leave was the gas station, and then the bank, then everything else left. Last thing to stay was Dollar General, but yeah, it sucks though that everything's now gone. I did a video of that. I already did a few videos of that. I already did that already. I already cut the grass. Did a couple of videos on it a while back, like last night. But yeah, that's Eastgate for you guys. But yeah, I'm just down here killing some time, making a tape, talking to you guys. Gonna maybe do a long live stream today. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who knows how long we're gonna be on for? But right, we started at noon. We'll be on for 11 minutes. I'm gonna check the post in a little bit, but we're gonna be on the whole. We're gonna be on for a couple hours. Oh, that's a big piece of wax. But yeah, we're gonna be on for a bit. This is Matt. This is Diamond, my baby boy. This is Diamond. I can tell right this is Diamond. No, I'm going to work tomorrow. I am going into town Thursday, though. I am going into town Thursday for something. I need to look into a new piece of equipment that I didn't really want to buy. I might have to buy an Xbox X, Series X, because I like that Series S. I went to Myers. I did. I went to Myers. I mean, I'm going to Myers tomorrow technically because I work at all Albies. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I might do some work later. Might do some cartoon work later. Who knows? I was looking to do a handful of cartoons. Like, yeah, I turned to like. I mean, I have a list of 20 cartoons I want to do now. Like 20 cartoons, and a couple of cartoons might get me in trouble. But you know what? I really don't give a care. I wrote down. You don't do those cartoons on that list. I know. A couple of cartoons may be merged into one cartoon. But I gotta do a point of view cartoon, which is gonna suck. No, it won't. You can do a point of view of a cartoon. One cartoon's gonna be point of view. That won't be so bad. I know. But I can make it. Technically, they can't technically do anything to you because the book's called that too. Oh yeah, right. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, right now I'm just relaxing. Right now I'm doing nothing. I'm gonna go to a little gasket tomorrow. Yeah, right. I wish I could a little gasket right now. But I'm in a car, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I am just being. I just like doing these videos for you guys. I'm doing YouTube videos and going back the old way. I mean, I haven't did tape in a while, but yeah, this is the first time I have done a tape, an actual audio tape in like what 13 years almost. I haven't did one since 2012 or 2013. I did an audio tape. I mean, an official one, let me talk and stuff. I haven't did one in so long. It just feels so weird doing it. And yeah, I went to Myers today, got me some pepperoni and some chicken since Walmart's all screwed up right now. and some other things that Walmart won't do. So now I have to maybe fork over big money to get me another Xbox, which I don't got. Which I'm gonna have to look into maybe getting another Xbox, a Series X, which I am gonna suck. Um, I bought a cheese pizza, so I need to buy pepperoni for it. They're all pepperoni, so I buy cheese. So yeah, you can say I'm kind of making pizza, but not tonight. Today's taco. Today is Tuesday, so it's taco night at the house. I'm having tacos tonight for dinner. That's all I'm gonna say. We have tacos and root beer. It was some cheap lunch, a sandwich, PB&J sandwich. That's all it was. Classic PB&J. That was for lunch, and that was about it. Yep, that's for dinner tonight. Tacos. What kind of shell? I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna have a taco tonight. Tacos tonight. I haven't had tacos in a while, so I thought I'll have a taco. I'm just gonna have beef, cheese, and tortilla. And I like this new setup I did with the channel, guys. I like my new setup. My typewriter is closer to me now, which is easier to use. And I don't think the typewriter, I just have to drag it now. I just have to drag the typewriter now. I like this new setup I did. I mean, I like my new setup. I moved a couple things around. I kind of have a problem with, but you know what though? Take the good, you take the bad. Take everything you did. But yeah, I like this new setup I did. Yeah, where's my phone at? I have no clue. Oh, there's my phone right there. But yeah, I'll read your comments in a minute. I'll take my phone and go. Very slidey. You take the good, you take the bad, take everything. Nope. I don't like olives that much. Besides, hot now, famous for the olive burger. Hot and now, famous for the olive burger. I wish it was fantastically nice. I wish I could do some better videos for you guys, but you know, changed the channel a little bit, but that's all I'm gonna say. The channel got changed a little bit. Lost 2 subscribers. Okay, that's not bad. And that's about all I can really say. Things are happening, guys. Things are changing, but not much. Like the channel logo changed. The channel logo changed. The opening is not changing. That I'm keeping. That way I left it. Peanut butter and grape jam and bread. That's it. Boy, was it good. Haven't had one of those in forever. Hmm. And tomorrow I'm having naked for breakfast. Which is better than V8. But I'm not really sure what else I'm gonna do. Creamy peanut butter. Chunky was more expensive. So how about creamy? Creamy was cheaper, which is surprising. I thought chunky would be cheaper, but no, Crunchy was more expensive. Bought creamy, and I bought store brand. I didn't buy Jif. I bought store brand. It was cheaper. Jif was expensive. Skippy was. Peter Pan is okay. Okay, store brand cheap. Peter Pan, okay. Jif, cheaper, cheap. Okay. Skippy though, Skippy's expensive. Well, I never had Skippy. I don't either. I drank Naked. It's just like V8, but tastes better. Naked's a whole lot better, and owned by the Pepsi Corporation. And Poppy has got bought by PepsiCo as well. Boy, Pepsi owns a lot of stuff. Yeah, we have all four. We have an Aldi. I'll go there to buy a couple things. I'll buy a few things from Aldi's, like water and a few other things that I don't want to say. Let's buy at Aldi, but a few other things I buy at Aldi. But most stuff I buy at Walmart, Meijer. I mean, okay, I mostly go to Walmart or Harding's to buy my food. I don't really go to Meijer because they remodel the restaurant, and I don't like having. I don't like messing with a fucking machine. I like talk to a person. You know, I talk to a nice person. I talk to a person, not a machine. If it's like okay, if I'm buying like two items, okay, I mean like okay, I'm buying one item or I'm buying two items or five items, okay, yeah, I use a machine. But if I'm buying like a whole thing of groceries, I use a person. I mean, yeah, I understand the machine's faster, but if I'm buying a handful of items, I'll use a machine. But if it's like a lot of items, I use a person still. So yeah, I'm old fashioned. I still use a person. I'll use a machine when I really need to. But most of the time, I use a person. I do not know where that is. Spam. I'll back and check the post. Okay, I'm back. I had to check the post. We got mail, but it wasn't for us, so I returned it to the postman. So yeah, no mail for me today, which is good. But I should get some mail in a few days. Some special mail, and the price of postage went up a little bit. But look at the noise. I need some noise because I'm, if you know me, I get ringing in my ears. I need some noise. So give me a second here. I need to put some noise in the background so I can concentrate. I don't care if it's MASH. I don't care what it is. But yeah, I need some noise because my ears are ringing. But yeah. It's no, that's pretty. Are you gonna watch? Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on a minute, 5 hot seconds. I'll put that on a 5 hot second minute. But Tyler, what do you think if you do an actual podcast or a proper YouTube video? I do proper videos, but people don't want to come on, which sucks. I mean, I offer to do this, I offer to that, and what happens? They never show up. So what I do, I say forget it and don't do it. But let's see here. What did you guys say? Yeah, I get my money out of them. I did the other day. Made $6. Yep, and in Maine it's 15 cents. So yeah, Michigan was the high king. Then Oregon joined the high. Michigan, and Oregon both joined. Now Michigan was always the high. Oregon just joined us a few years ago. Oregon joined the high team with us. Now other states are doing. I mean, now Maine decided to beat us up by doing the high dollar, by doing the high number. Now I used to live in Colwyn, Michigan. I used to buy this type of root beer all the time. Now this is the thing that's weird though. Wyoming did 2 cents. Wyoming did 2 cents. What do you mean, Tyler? Well, over the years ago, I used to buy this generic root beer. Okay, it was not a name brand root beer. It was a generic type root beer you could buy. It was like a drive-in type root, like a generic drive-in type root beer. And I'm drinking in the bottle because it's plastic. It's not glass. It's plastic. Drinking it, finished off. Then after drinking the bottle, I look at the bottle. Say okay, MI Michigan. Okay, keep it. Then I noticed I noticed the bottom it said WY Wyoming 2 cents. So Wyoming just bottle returned two, but only for 2 cents. That seems a little weird. Okay, in Michigan we have this thing called the fizz tax. If a fizz is worth money, I drink tea and then I drink water. I drink tea, no deposit. Gatorade, no deposit. Now, yeah. Also, that's what I heard. Now, 2 days ago, I heard of something real important that does affect us though here in Michigan. It just affects everyone in Michigan and actually the whole state, actually the whole U.S. And if it does happen, it'll be pretty surprising what happened. Really? There's a fire that okay, I know where that's at, but it's not in Niles. It's in Buchanan. There's a fire at the dump in Buchanan in Niles. I actually lived down the street. I actually lived down the street from there, but it wasn't Niles. It was in Buchanan. Okay, it's confusing. Okay, Niles and Buchanan are real close to each other, so it's real confusing. Like there's a truck stop called JD's Truck Stop. It's actually in Niles. Post zone is Niles, but the land is Buchanan. The landfill Buchanan. Okay, where I lived, Buchanan, which is like it was happened to skip from there, and also next to some other places. But yeah, I know where that is. It's kind of weird though. It happened. Whoa, okay, Berrien County. Yep, yep. Okay, okay. I can confirm what that is. 22 is a CBS is Sinclair Broadcasting, a division of Channel, is a sister station of Channel 3. I mean, it's confusing sometimes these days. Sinclair Broadcasting owns lots of TV stations, so it's confusing. And if I owned a TV station, I'd be independent. I would actually, if I actually owned the money, I'd actually start my own TV station. I'd be independent. I'd be channel. I know what channel I'd be. I got the callers and everything. I'd be, but I'd be independent. But the thing is, though, I don't think we're ever gonna have a TV station here in the three of us. Because if we did, I would work there. I would try to get a job at the TV station there. I would try to because I know we'd be independent. I don't think we'd be part of the CBS. I mean, technically, I don't know if I would actually wouldn't mind being part of that. Nope, the CW's gone. The CW is now on ABC. The CW is now part of Channel 40, part of Nexstar. And here, okay, Channel 3 is Sinclair. 3.1 is CBS. 3.2 is ARC, which is independent. The CW, no, we did not. Our CW affiliate, our CW moved to Nexstar, which is Channel 8 and 41, which are NBC and ABC. And then you got WZZM, which is independent, which is a different network. You know, WZZM was going to get bought by Nexstar Group, so we have two ABC affiliates either way. But yeah, it didn't have work. That hurt. But yeah, we did have woodshop. But I never took it. I was going to, but that class was full. No, we didn't. We did not have a television class in high school. We did have woodshop. I was going to do it. I just didn't have enough credits to do woodshop. That's the thing. I didn't have enough credits to do woodshop. That's what I got told. I didn't have enough credits to do woodshop. Am I kicking myself for that? Yes, I wish I could do woodshop. I tried getting to woodshop twice, but due to me being, I mean, I mean, our high school and middle school were connected to the same building, so I didn't have enough credits to do woodshop yet. But I did build stuff over the years. I mean, I have built two bookshelves, and then that's it. I couldn't do that class. You need a license to do. I needed a car license to do that. We did have auto shop, but you need a driver's license to do that. And since I didn't have a driver's license, I couldn't do it. So yeah, I just had basic classes, math. I mean, I basically all I had to do was history, math, everything, and then I didn't have gym yet until the end of the year, which I got out of gym for something else. I had to do something else besides gym. I had to do Spanish or gym. I did Spanish. I didn't want to do gym. But yeah, I didn't do well. Uh, no, we didn't have home. No, that was mostly a female job. Home economics was for the females, and you had to go over to they take you to school to do that. Some classes that were not in our school. Some classes had to go to you had to go to a different school to do it. I live in a small community, okay? I lived in a small community. Some classes that you want to do, you had to hop on the bus and go over to Baroque or Minden to do the class. Some of the classes they had. Yeah. So I mostly didn't do any of those classes because I was part of any classes. I wasn't into sports until high school. I didn't get into sports until 8th grade. Do they? Uh, yeah, we had band. I mean, you had to be 5th grade to do band. I never was interested in even doing band or choir, so yeah, I never did any of that stuff. I was by myself most of the time, anyways. I mostly stayed at home all the time with mom and stayed home most of the time. Didn't really socialize with people. I usually went out to dinner sometimes by myself, and then went home. I really didn't do nothing. I usually just stayed home and did stuff by myself. Which I still, if I go back in time, I just still do the exact same thing. Nope, I didn't. We didn't. I was the first. Nope, I didn't have to do art class till later on. I did do art class, but that was a later on. I had to wait. I did that towards the end of the year. Art class was the last thing I did towards the end of the year. Yes, I did art class, and I have made some pretty good art things over the years, and I still have some art stuff around here. I mean, actually, I did art. I mean, I did a piece of art that was so. No, we have. Yeah, I failed computer class twice, but yeah, I did art class. Computer class was right after lunch. Computer class was right after lunch. I worked an off after lunch. I had to wash up, go to the office and do paperwork. We had basic computers, but we still had old I mean, basic typing class. We still had the old CR. I mean, we still had the old CRT monitors, but still we were able to use them. We had modern technology, but we still had the old CRT. The old CRT screens. We had those. We had we had we had like 2 or 3 laptops, but I didn't want to use a laptop. I wanted to use a CRT. I used a CRT. I used a CRT until they got rid of them. Really, Tyler? I used a CRT in school. Around the times when I got into using a typewriter. And I mean, I live in a rural community, and a teacher told us to do a report. I said, do a report on do a report. Nope, we didn't have that. We didn't have that because we small community population 1,200. We didn't have that. But the thing was though, we had to do one thing, and I did it. They told us, they give us a project to do for the weekend. Do a project over the weekend, okay? And if you type it up, you'll get extra credit. Extra credit, they said. So I bought a typewriter and I typed the whole damn. I made up some bullshit. I made up a bullshit. Sorry about yeah. I made up a bullshit story. Got a B minus on it. I got a B minus on it. I got a B minus. Teacher said, next time, can you make the print a little bit bigger? I can't. What do you mean can't make it bigger? I used a typewriter. And she looked at me funny, like she looked at me like I was funny looking. You used a typewriter? Yes, I used a typewriter. The very first typewriter was a Smith Corona Electric. That thing was fun until the board fried. Until that board fried. But yeah, how about we had farming class, but I didn't do farming class. Like I said, I didn't do much in middle school. Our high school and middle school together. 7th grade, you couldn't do much. You had to wait until your 8th grade to do stuff. So after 7th grade, I got into stuff and start doing more stuff. I didn't start doing YouTube until 2013. I mean, I started doing recordings like I'm doing right now in 2013 or 2012. Then I started doing this. Well, actually, I didn't start doing recording. Yeah, I didn't start doing recording until 2013. I started doing sports in '08. I'm not sure. I never did. I never did. I never got into the farming area either. I don't know. I never did farming. I never did farming traits. Nope, I didn't do any of that stuff. Man, I didn't do any of that farming stuff until I started going to the zoo here in town. I mean, I never did any of that farming stuff. I never had a chance to. mean, there's a lot of things I didn't do in high school. High school, middle school, I didn't do a lot of things. I was not really in the mood of doing it. I was still trying to learn how to do stuff. I was mostly known as an office clerk. After I ate my lunch, washed my hands up, went to the office, went to had a box of stuff I had to do. Looked at the form. They told me what to do. Went to where I had to go to. Some days I had to go to the mail room, or some days I had to go to the shredder, or the. I mean, after I ate lunch, after I ate my lunch, I mean, I was the first one to get lunch usually. Usually, since I had to work in the office, I got lunch first. I mean, this is years ago. I mean, I graduated back in 2012, so this is a long time ago. But I mean, I've been doing a lot of weird stuff over the years. But I mean, after I graduated school, I mean, during school, I worked in the office. After I ate my lunch, I had my own little mailbox. I had to look into it. They say, okay, Ty, we need to do this or that. So I always had to do that. Did you, did you ever? Well, yeah, in fourth grade, I did. When I lived in Buchanan, I had to work in the cafeteria. For fourth grade, I did. Yeah, always did. Yeah, I mean, in Buchanan, we did fourth grade. I did that, and that was pretty fun. And I didn't do so bad. But besides that, no, not really. No. So yeah, fifth grade and fourth grade and fifth grade, you worked in the cafeteria for a little bit, but I actually did pretty good. They said you didn't talk, and which is weird. I was doing pretty good, but yeah. Did you ever get? Yeah, but now when you're working with yeah all the time. Just if you're doing cafeteria work, then no, you didn't. And cafeteria work got you a reward. I mean, end of the year, you did the cafeteria work, you got a reward. I mean, you didn't know this. Okay, the principal never told no one this, but every year, if you did cafeteria work, you got a reward for it. You got a reward. Your name was entered for a reward, and automatically you got a reward every year. You got a reward. Everyone who did cafeteria work got cheap paper certificate awards saying we're in the cafeteria. Every year they did that, which that's typical. But every month, someone got a special award for doing that. It was a free pizza at Pizza Hut every single year. Every week we had a morning meeting, and every single time you did that, you could get a personal pizza from Pizza Hut. Was the winner of the week, and only a handful of people a week get the pizza reward. And we had Moccasin. Okay, now where I used to live, we had Stark, Moccasin, Ottawa, the middle school, and the high school. Now, 2 years ago, I did a video at Stark, the school I used to go to. I did a video at Stark about 2 years ago. And then did a video at the high school 2 years ago. So, yeah, that was pretty fun. Almost 3 years ago, I did that. So, yeah. Hi, Tyler. Did you. I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't want to answer that question because I did. I don't know if I did or not. Like I said, guys, I miss being in fifth grade. I mean, fifth grade is where. Okay. Fourth grade, I did school. Yeah, well, actually, no. Fifth grade, I moved up here in fifth grade. Sorry, I got mixed up. No, never worked at the library. Actually, technically, yeah, I did. In Boy Scouts, I was a Boy Scout librarian. We had 2 boxes. We had like 2 clear buckets of books. That was it. That's it. 2 clear boxes of books, and all I had to make sure was A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But back to the thing, and this other bin, we had 2 dictionaries in the back of the bin. I mean, it was just one book stuff. A couple of books I discarded on. I kept one of the books, but there was one book we had, the Dictionary of Knots. And I looked through that dictionary all the time, and it was pretty interesting. The Dictionary of Knots. So, yes, here. Yeah. Actually, that's what I did. And from second grade to fourth, I was in Boy Scouts. Then from fifth grade, I moved to Colon. Then towards the end of fifth grade to sixth grade, I did Boy Scouts for a little bit, then quit. But I mean, that's the only thing I did. Then I did some other sports too. But yeah, I mean, over the years, I've done different stuff over the years. I'm glad I have done. But yeah, I worked in a library for Boy Scouts, but that's about it. And yes, I did work in the library in Colon for a short time. Did a little light dusting for them, but that's about it. But yeah, not really much I've done over the years. But yeah, I've done tons of things. I wish I still lived in Colon though. I don't think I have this many subscribers, but if I live in Colon, I can go into town right now and be done in 5 seconds. If I still live in Colon, I can go into town right now, do a quick lookaloo, and go be done with it. I mean, or like I said before, I had a chance. If I had the chance, I would have lived in Stevenson. I would have had a chance. I would have lived in Stevenson, Michigan. But I still wish I had YouTube back in 2013 or 2012 because there's a few videos I wish I made that were made today. Even went to summer camp a few times too. That was fun. But I know I won't work anymore because I'm old and yeah. Wish you knew that tape went at summer camp in 2005. That was fun. I would upload that to YouTube already too. But no, we didn't have welding class. We had weight class, but I didn't do neither one of those. I was too young. We also had writing class. My writing was, writing class I was good at. Okay, writing class was a little iffy, but I did okay in my writing class. In fifth grade, my writing class got real. In fifth grade, I got offered to do writing class. I did it, and my writing was pretty good. Actually, in high middle school, my writing got real good. In middle school and high school, my writing got real good. My bullshit pretty much was pretty good. But yeah, I did pretty good in writing class. I wrote some pretty good stories. One time, one person, me, one time we had to do a class where we had to split into two people's teams, and one person had to say something. No, no. One class, they had a team up class. Actually, we had two classes where we had team up one time. One time in music class, we had team up. You had to figure out what you wanted to do. Do you want to do a poster or do you want to do a music video? Well, me and him were like looking at me and this person we work with. It, I think it'd be easier to make a poster. Really? It'd be easier. I mean, what color do you want to use? I mean, we thought we used a color poster, so we did. I mean, actually, I did all the work. He did the print. He did the print though. He had a skateboard, so we used the skateboard as a template. We knew we didn't have any skateboards to use, so we asked a buddy of ours who actually had one if we could borrow his skateboard. Where you do it? Nothing. And so where you doing it? And he sees me with a compass. And he sees us with a compass. We didn't even have a tool. We were using a tape measure, a compass, a protractor, and that was it. No, the only person that got trouble drinking beer was me because I drank root beer. I mean, we didn't have that many sodas in school. Mostly we drank water and stuff. But I did drink root beer a couple times in school, and part of the print was missing. It said beer, so you know, I actually drank a beer. I drank sometimes I drank root beer one time in class and in the lunchroom, and the root beer I was drinking looked exactly like a bottle of alcoholic beer. They said, "What are you doing?" Nothing. He's drinking root beer, and it looked like a beer that was actually a Pepsi can with that Lions logo on the side of it. So if you went to a certain angle, it looked like it was drinking alcohol, which it wasn't. It was a Pepsi can that looked like Lions. Tape's done, so that's good. I'm gonna put this tape up. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta put up some stuff real quick, and I'll be right back in a second. I have to clean up my stuff. Back in a minute. Right, makes sense. Okay, let's see. I want to do some cartoon work. I want to do some cartoon book work in a little bit, but right now I'm just going to take a break. Talk to you guys for a smidge, and that's it. Okay. I don't think so. It's been a while. Give me a minute, guys. Yeah, I farted on stream. So what? First time I farted on stream in a while. Okay, that's alright. Sometimes I wish. Oh, you want to? I might do that later on today. Okay, I gotta do some cartoon work in a little bit, but I'm gonna stay on it now. This is gonna be a long live stream. We're staying for a couple hours. Mmm. Yeah, the one thing here. Yeah, get all packed up in a minute. Mmm. Fur brush. Fur brush. Vor. I'm not really into vor. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get off this and do some gaming. I hate my life to a point. Hate my life to a point. Some days. Some days I regret doing some stuff, but you know what though? Okay, I'm doing the yakking and yapping. So okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna do some GTA Online now and try to make some moolah. I wish I could make some money right now on YouTube, but you know, you can't do what you always do want to do. I mean, if I could do what I really want to do right now, I'd be making money right now. But someday it might happen. One of these days I'll get a break and do it. But right now I'm talking to myself. Oh, better do that real quick so I don't forget. Just do that real quick. Okay, so I know. I want to make some moolah. I wish I could have. Yeah, I wish I could do that too, but if I tell you, actually may start making money on YouTube. Money, 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 money. That'd be nice. Okay, I gotta put you right here because you were worth the money. I had you were worth the parts. I was gonna play a game, but can't return it, so I'm gonna have to do option B. Which is option B? Option B is buy an Xbox One X. A future date. because I'm out $70. I'll play some games like everyone else does, Mom. Okay, what that full stream? Been better. Yeah, finally, play some games. I want to play some games, relax. Okay, I need make 69,000. 69 million to go. One down. It's 1 million down. 69 million to go.
Hey, boss, how you doing? What's new?
Goddamn maniac. Okay, I need to go into the city. Pick up some money. Give me a second here. I'm going to do something real quick here, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Especially as you're going to get it right now at this time. Gotta get ready to maybe do bendy in a few weeks. In a couple days, maybe do bendy. And hold that for YouTube. Maybe hold that until I'm broke now.
Sophia!
Still got one. I need to make.
No, we are not. We're not political, okay? We're renegades. We're fighting for justice on all sources. We're fighting on horses, sort of like when I was a young girl and I didn't fully understand the pleasurable rhythms and shivers of a galloping equine. I yet now.
Boar! I want my boar.
You know, we just would listen with their ears and their eyes. You're
I want my boar. I'm keeping my boar. I'll drive my boar. My boar might be slow, but I love my boar. I need to do a video on that eventually.
Whoever killed that agent is flying his chopper over the city. Get to those coordinates and intercept their flight path. Okay, you're in your teams. Team 1 goes into the coroner's office to recover the data. Team 2 goes after the dead agent's transport chopper. An agency courier was murdered on the streets of Los Santos. This is probably a setup, but there's still a chance we can get a hold of his package of data. Keep going. The other team is following the data. You're following the of some description. Belief is for troglodytes. We are statistically certain it's en route to appear to 10 to the power of everything decimal points. That's not a real number, Avon. Clifford, end program. This This conspiracy is bigger than any of you could ever conceive. Clifford doesn't know what's going on, and he's making a million trillion calculations a second, and that number is real. 2,000,000,000,000,000 real numbers, not metaphorical ones. I like metaphors about eggs and monkeys. Just stay undercover and follow the chopper to its destination, okay? I also know a good metaphor about a bear defecating. The answer is they do. Unless they are polar bears, or teddy bears, or big hairy men. Let's get this done and we can get back to robbing banks, okay?
Everything down to there's a little four-cylinder, there's a little four-cylinder four-bank, and this thing's going at full power.
Whoever killed that agent is flying his chopper over the city. Get to those coordinates and intercept their flight path. Okay, you're in your teams. Team 1 goes into the coroner's office to recover the data. Team 2 goes after the dead agent's transport chopper. An agency courier was murdered on the streets of Los Santos. This is probably a setup, but there's still a chance we can get a hold of his package of data. Keep going. The other team is following the data. You're following the chopper. We believe it's going to be a deal of some description. Believe? Belief is for troglodytes. We are statistically certain it's en route to a deal to 10 to the power of everything decimal points. That's not our real number, Avon. Clifford, end program. This conspiracy is bigger than any of you could ever conceive. Clifford doesn't know what's going on, and he's making a million trillion calculations a second, and that number is real. 2,000,000,000,000 real numbers, not metaphorical ones. I like metaphors about eggs and monkeys. Just stay undercover and follow the chopper to its destination, okay? I also know a good metaphor about a bear defecating. The answer is they do. Unless they are polar bears, or teddy bears, or big hairy men. Let's get this done and we can get back to robbing banks, okay?
My butt hurts. My butt hurts. My butt's burning like Tiffany. I wish Tiffany was my baby. I wish I was like Michael. One guy. One top speed. This thing doesn't go that fast. It's based off a Subaru Brat. And Subaru Brat's a little 4-cylinder thingy. Alright, top speed.
You're getting close to the intercept. Remember, we don't know where this chopper is going. Just keep your cool and follow till it stops. You should be able to see the chopper. Wait for it to get close and then follow it to the meat. They should almost be on top of you. Okay, follow.
What are you letting him drive for? That's your car.
Now keep your eyes on that bird and follow it home. Okay, good work. The chopper is landing. We need to know who ordered the hit on that agent. That intel and a whole lot more will be in a briefcase at the meet. Take out those guards, get the information, and get that chopper too. We need everything.
You can't be here. It's restricted.
chopper is landing. We need to know who ordered the hit on that agent. That intel and a whole lot more will be in a briefcase at the meet. Take out those guards, get the information, and get that chopper too. We need everything.
That was my time. It's over there. We'll be on for a couple more hours. Doesn't really matter. It's not Apple TV. It's regular TV. I don't have an Apple TV. I'm never going to buy Apple TV because it's too expensive. This isn't an Apple TV. This is a toy I use for something neat and dumb. I don't got Apple TV. I'm never going to get Apple TV. This is Roku.
Sheet of the next leading competitive brand. Watch this. One sheet of Bounty is 2 times more absorption. Plus, it's even stronger when wet. While the competition falls apart, Bounty keeps working, so you can use less on every mess. Get more done with one. Bounty. Quick up picker up. America's #1 trusted paper towel.
Leo's working hard, growing. Pampers is working hard, keeping him dry. Only Pampers Swaddlers has a keep dry liner to keep his skin drier. Pampers, the #1 brand for sleep. Now fragrance free.
At BetMGM, every drop is legendary. This latest drop, the price is right. New games, new thrills, and new chances to win. Explore over 4,000 casino games. New player offer. Deposit match up to $1,000.
New Sensodyne Clinical Repair is absolutely amazing. When your teeth are sensitive, they need special care. New Sensodyne Clinical Repair creates a protective shield over those exposed areas that can help repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I recommend Sensodyne Clinical Repair.
That's the end of the awards, so let's move on because I want to talk about this. See, in the old days, if you wanted to experience the power and the speed of a Lamborghini Murcielago, you had to buy a Lamborghini Airport. But the problem is that hopelessly impractical and very expensive. But now, apparently, there's a solution. This is a Mitsubishi Evo 8. And underneath all the flamboyant, implying with me, ended setting.
I wonder.
Our way to the end of
episodes.
They are the tools of a dangerous trade, employed by men and women who risk their lives.
So 10-6. So we're gonna go season 10. That's it. Okay. Here, back in a minute, guys.
Performance. That's the stuff of a cartoon. And to help keep it on the road, it even has some cartoon styling. It has this Sonic the Hedgehog arrangement on the roof to help keep it straight and true at speed. And to help it cleave the air more easily, it has shrunken door mirrors, which appear to have been modelled on Shrek's ears. As it were, though, can the Eva really be as fast as this V12 570 brake horsepower Lamborghini? I mean, this is 3 times more expensive. It has 3 times as many cylinders and 3 times.
Is working so hard. This popcorn will make a nice surprise for them. It's so easy to make, too.
Peggy, you're supposed to move it around.
Oh.
Back the badge. Conservative Luke Lori's plan. He's worked as a corrections officer at the sheriff's department. Luke's plan opposes woke rhino policies to defund our police. Contact your legislator. Tell them you support Luke Lori's plan.
Hey, Stan.
What if you had to do your job?
No, I talked to Bill.
On a busy road. Road construction workers do this every
Cool podcast saying right now the main concern though is these gusty winds with this industrial place, specifically in Saginaw County.
I had set thoughts about this, but
If you like to collect cool nostalgia, if you like to collect cool.
I never got Apple TV. Never will. Never have. Never will. So you know what? I don't know yet. There's nothing sounds good to watch, is there? We can't, honestly, what if you did get a contract from Netflix or,
Give me a taxi cab. I thought we were flying. Precisely. Where are we? When are we? We're descending toward Hill Valley, California at 4:29 p.m. on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015. 2015? We were in the future. Future, Marty? What do you mean? How can we be in the future? Jennifer, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're in a time machine. And this is the year 2015? October 21st, 2015. God, I thought you were kidding. What, did you actually see our future? So, you said we were married, right? Yeah. Was it a big wedding? Marty, you weren't going to be able to see our wedding. I'm going to be able to see my wedding dress. We were live in a big house with lots of kids and God, what the hell are you doing? Relax, Marty. You're supposed to sleep-induce the alpha rhythm generator. She was asking too many questions and no one should know too much about their future. This way, when she wakes up, she'll think it was all a dream. Then what did you bring her for? I had to do something. She's on a time machine. I couldn't just leave her there with that information. Don't worry. She's not essential to my plan. You're the dog, Don. Here's our exit. First, you gotta get on and change clothes. Right now, it's going to rain. Wait 5 more seconds. Right on the tick. Nice. We're going to the post office. That's why I have to fix out the windows for this.
That's true.
Using the sky high, but I was afraid he wouldn't recognize me. I went to a explanation, but it got a hold of that door hole. Got some wrinkles in the hair, repair, change of lives. I've been married 40 years of my life. Just for Christmas Eve home. You look great, Doc. The future. I gotta check this out, Doc. Good time, Marty. We're on a tight schedule here. You tell me about my future. Yeah, I know I make it big, but will I become a rich rock star? Hey, Marty, no one should look too much about their own destiny. Right. Take off the shirt. Put on the jacket and the shoes.
Oh, subscribers left and right. Always see squint. Yeah. Yeah, I can move a couple things around. Not want to.
Hey listeners, you're tuned in to Cities Radio, where we've got the best music from anywhere in the world.
It's actually really crazy if you think about it. How will I afford it? Anyway, coming up, in between commercials.
Mom, can I have sex? Mom, can I have I have 3 boyfriends. I think Tara has had a boyfriend. My dick hurts. Yeah, right here is this crap. I need to find it. hate fish. I hate fish. I like to have a TV, Mom. Mom, can I have a TV, please, in your house? A big ass TV. You know, I've got a big ass TV. I mean, I'm joking. And if I had a bigger TV, I have problems. I don't really do what I'm doing right now on the computer at the time. So I don't need a bigger TV. I got a nice size TV. Or pizza. Right? I don't know. I think we're on tacos tonight.
commercial can make you think your phone's ringing. Whether you have a new phone, an old phone, or just leave it on vibrate, we make sure you always hear your phone in our commercials. It's our way of saying, we hear you. So don't be silenced when opportunity calls, pick it up. It's for you. Akio Mobile. Gaze at a gazelle. Lock eyes with a lemur. Shake hands with a turtle. At the City Zoo, you can experience the wild in our wildest exhibition yet. Coming down this weekend to meet our newest addition, a three-toed sloth named Barbara. She'll hook you with her smile and hook you again with her curved toes used to grasp trees in the wild. After that, take a gander at another new species, a new type of bird previously identified as a different type of bird due to a zoological error. Fun for the whole family. Book now and get a free handful of pellets to feed the fish. Limit 4 per family while supplies last. We'll look forward to seeing you where the animals live in gardens painted to live like home. The City Zoo.
Saddle up in the mornings with Jimmy and the Stallion, the only morning show featuring DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old water force named
My ass hurt.
This is Jimmy Fries coming in from Studio Chili. Whoa, whoa! Looks like someone's horsing around. Okay. Easy, boy. They'll play your favorite hits, give out great prizes, and laugh their way through your commute. Jimmy and the Stallion. Stable entertainment only on Super Trading.
We'll see.
This is Cities Radio, the best music in the universe.
See about that. I always win. You know, I'm gonna keep clear now. Jasmine, I win. Hey, Jasmine, you've been dark. Take care of some problems. Problems that involve helping. Hey, things I do for our community. It's 2 o'clock. Only been for like 2 hours. I'm gonna try something. And then that's it. I'm gonna pee real quick. That's rare. That's rare and odd. I'm not gonna worry about that. That is odd. Try not to refer. Okay. So how much is this company? Oh, nice cream. If you say, excuse me, this is the new list. So I need the new list where I can put where I won't lose it. I don't want to lose this. That's my concern is that there's a fire, so I'm going to lose everything I worked on. All my hard work's going to be gone. Right now, I don't have to work on that. Okay, I don't know. Should I? I don't even know. Which Phil is still my boyfriend. Oh, at least you still have you know who. Yeah, I know. I still have you. I know. Bill's my cousin, but you still have you know who. Oh yeah, I still have you know who. Oh yeah, I still have him, but yeah. I don't know how long he's gonna be with me though. That's what I'm wondering. How long he's gonna deal with me before he say he's done and leaves me. Alright, he leaves you. That'd be surprising, right? He dealt with you for how long now? A couple months. And we were almost a year now. Still can't be on camera, but because of his job, I can't put him on camera because of his safety reasons. If he steals, I can't show him because of safety reasons, and that's about it. And I know he wouldn't mind, but it's like caffeine box because he can't show his face. Well, he does want to show his face. And whoever for can't show his face because of where he works.
Just because.
Because of safety reasons. I think he does what Kevin did. I'm not really sure. I think he does what Kevin does. I don't know. But I promise I can't show him.
Okay, let's clone out some dogs. Yeah! Interesting. It seems Seymour died at the ripe old age of 15.
He lived for 12 more years after I got frozen?
Indeed.
I would have still cloned him still. I'd still clone him at the age of 3.
Sound check.
I'd still clone him. I'd still clone the sucker. I just can't watch it. I tried watching the episode the other day, Futurama episode of Futurama. I just couldn't watch it. It was just too heartbreaking. So I think I'm not worrying about it. I mean, that's why Futurama got canceled, right? And that's maybe one of the few reasons why they canceled Futurama. Yeah, it was like that was the last time I watched Futurama. That episode happened. I stopped watching Futurama. Fine, 5 years wasn't so bad. Was it?
We continue cleaning shit out of our own backyard. Today, this 97 Ford F-250 that I already sold once on Marketplace 3 months ago. The guy never showed up to pick it up. Really didn't think I had to work on this one again, but here we go. Angus.
What's this? New suggestion?
Yeah, these guys have really outdone themselves a bit. They have filmed an entire Mythbusters segment themselves in order to give us a story idea.
What's the myth?
Well, they're claiming that if you take two phone books and interleave their pages one by one, those two phone books absolutely cannot be separate.
I can try that here. I got phone books. This one problem though.
Take that on.
I totally agree.
One problem though. Iron rules with phone books. They're hard to find these days.
Yes, not only did our intrepid Dutch duo, Tim and Steve, create this crazy spoof, they put forward the
I'm not gonna do it, but I would never do that to my phone books. I still cannot find. I want to find me a Verizon phone book. A Verizon phone book. Because before we had first we were Verizon, then it became Frontier. I'm looking for a Verizon phone book. I don't have one anymore. I threw those all out when I was younger because I never had no use for them. But now the phone books are so rare now I can't find them anymore. And my phone books are pushing over 10 years old. I'm not getting rid of them. They're worth money. I mean, they're worth like $10, but still they're worth a few dollars. So, but a Verizon phone book for my county, I love to see one of those. Why? Show them my old address. When I lived in Colon. But these phone books don't have my old address on them because I moved to Three Rivers. I moved to Three Rivers here I moved to Three Rivers here in 2014 is when I moved to Three Rivers. Well, it's here. 14, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, 12 years. 12 years I lived in this little piece of paradise. 12 years. Then, yeah, that's different though. If I did do that, I don't think I'd be here in Colon now. If I still in Colon here, I don't think I'd even have YouTube if I lived in Colon. I don't think I'd have a YouTube channel yet. Come on. Do this one is.
treaty sounding myth that two phone books with their pages interleaved are impossible to rent asunder. But could the alternating pages of a phone book that haven't been glued, taped, or bound really stick together under any circumstances? It's pretty clear where we have to start.
I agree. You know, in their testing, the clamp with which they held their phone books eventually failed, and they stopped testing them.
Well, that's a problem we'll have to solve then.
I agree. But first, let's get into leaving.
In true Mythbuster style, the phone book fail is going to get ramped and revved up until the boys get answers. But before the envelope begins, let's take you back to the beginning. The very first thing we have to do is interlace these things, like this. I think it's going to be a little harder than that. Long and tedious task ahead. Cue our editor's favorite solution,
the time lapse. You ready to interleave some of these phone books?
Yeah.
All right. With the 2 phone books secured, Adam and Jamie just passed 500 pages total. Well, does it? Simply take turns flipping pages, pausing only when they get to M for Mafia. Does this remind you of when you used to count money for the mob?
I was a bit man. I wasn't the money counter.
And with all 800 pages of each book interleaved, the guys begin to get a grip on the science of this method. I can't believe there's nothing holding those 2 things together but friction.
It's really quite amazing. I mean, when you tug on these, it's like they're glued together, but they're not. It can only be the friction of each page where it contacts the next one. And times 1,000 or so, it adds up to a lot.
What I got here is a lesson in friction. While this might look like 2 800-page phone books, Jamie and I have interleaved them. Or for you magic aficionados, we've done a Pharaoh shuffle. And apparently, almost nothing will rent these 2 things asunder. And we're going to see if that's true. In an attempt to handle the truth, Adam and Jamie are focusing on friction. Friction can be defined as the force resisting the relative motion of 2 surfaces. For example, the pages of a phone book. Static friction is the force keeping 2 stationary objects from moving. And kinetic friction occurs when 2 objects that are already moving rub up against each other. That's the theory on what's holding the books together. To help pull them apart, the guys rig 2 plywood handles along the book's spines. But neither these nor the tape you can see will interfere with the experiment. All right, you want to do some type of work?
Okay.
No, Jamie and I are about to have a type of war. And we are going to try and pull a phone book apart, but of course, I think we're also going to try and pull each other across the shop. I think it's actually probably a pretty even game. Weigh about the same. Jamie may be a little bit stronger than me, but I fight dirty. It's been a while since Adam, check out my guns, and Jamie have gone head to head. But it's a grand old Mythbusters tradition that underhand tactics.
I've still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve.
Bending and then breaking the rules are all part of the fun. Until someone loses.
Rocky.
No cheating here. It's a straight tug of war. A matching of muscle. Mano y mano.
I'm going to run out of room here real quick, so.
Maybe it won't run out of room so quick. Of course, aside from pride and sensitive egos, what's really on the line is the myth. Will the phone book pages stand up to our macho men? You ready?
Here we go.
First to cross the line loses. I believe I'm winning. Equally matched in weight, traction was the ultimate decider in this test. And with no time to substitute an hydraulically powered robot, Jamie has to take his medicine. But more importantly, despite being fueled by the red-hot fires of competition,
Good job. The phone book's still together, though.
Adam and Jamie failed to make an impression on the phone books.
It's getting dark out, which is weird. There's no rain today, so surprising how dark it is. It's like 2 o'clock and it's dark out.
This puppy didn't creep, didn't move, didn't budge.
And you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. You guys are seeing my room right now. All I can do is I'm in my bed. I'm with the chair so I can see the TV. It is dark out, which is weird.
Adam and JD are muscling up to test the tall tail
Of a phone book.
phone books that are impossible to pull apart.
This experiment is one of those things that is.
I will tell you right now, when I do eat, I'm going to be eating over there on my bed, so I don't have to worry about getting junk on the mat here, on the blankets here. So yeah, I don't know what I'm having for dinner yet. Most likely we'll have tacos. If it's possible, we'll have tacos tonight. But I don't know why it's so dark out. It's 2 o'clock at night. It's so dark out, and I don't know why.
And while you're at it, here's something else you can try at home with phone books. The tall tale that it takes a strong man to tear a phone book in half.
That's true.
as long as we've done with these phone books around, I thought maybe to learn how to rip a phone book. That a tricky technique is this.
My phone books are thinner.
To a V, separating the pages. That means you tear one page at a time and not all 800. Simple. This is like a sickness. It's like an addiction. I gotta rip up another one.
But the phone book.
The addictive highs are the inevitable subsequent blows. I know I'm a bit buster, but I'm a little sad to find out that the trick is so easy. And Adam knows the only way to cheer himself up is to beat, or could that be cheat, Jamie in a contest. Jamie, here. Got a challenge for you. Ready? Did you do that?
I don't know. Let's see. I've never done this before.
After seeing Jamie struggle for a few minutes, Adam adds the ultimate insult by offering to help. Here, I'll make it easy for you.
Okay.
Start from the other side. Take it, and all the way like this. And you're kind of spreading out all the pages and tearing them one at a time. That's the trick. Then it should tear over. Come on, you're stronger than me. Wait, let me show you up on television?
You want to get whacked in the head with a phone book?
It's a fun trick to know. I think you should practice.
Wasted paper.
After a trip to the recycling bin, boys, it's back to work. Which means it's time to dial in on some hard data.
We weren't able to pull the phone books apart. That tells us something, but not specifically how strong they are. So we're going to test them with this scale.
Yep, this scale will measure exactly how much tug for anyone York the phone books are being subjected to. All right, how much? What do we get to?
Not bad.
320 pounds. 320 pounds sounds significant, but what we need is a little perspective. To put that amount of force in perspective, it's the weight of your average linebacker. Impressive.
Wow.
What's next? Let's get everyone in the building in this. Okay. Yeah. Time to number up. Ready to fight the Spartans?
Hey, we're Spartans.
Mythbusters and Adam split into 2 teams of 5. 1, 2, like that. We're about to see exactly what these phone books are
Grant.
made of. Oh, lads! The beauty of you bastards! Okay. So far, it's phone book 1, everybody else 0. 5 people on 5 people on the floor, generating almost 2,100 pounds of force, the weight of a small car, and the phone books.
A car?
Which leaves one final manpower option. All 10 Mythbusters in one mighty team. Push. Alright, what do we get? We got up to 4,000 pounds. You guys called it up. Called up the beast. And didn't do anything. Come on, guys. Do I have to keep asking? 4,000 pounds is
About the weight of a full-size pickup truck.
Really?
Still we weren't able to separate.
4,000 pounds of a pickup truck? Wow.
everything to this phone book. It looked right back in our face.
Okay, the sun's out now.
Is that all you've got? We will need to bring some more power.
A car?
The bringing of more power.
What's up, man?
In an attempt to unstick this sticky problem, I have something fun for you guys to try. Adam brings more Mythbusters. The goal is for you guys to separate these without ripping them, tearing them, just by pulling. You've got 1/2 hour and any tool or material you want to use in the shop. This is going to be easy. 1, 2, 3.
I broke a nail.
Maybe not easy, but it is intriguing.
This is one of those really, really cool myths that anybody can try because everybody's got a phone book.
Magic. Imagining how the phone books go together. It's almost like one of those Chinese finger locks where the harder you pull, the tighter the lock is on your fingers.
Time ticking, they finally get serious and get a grip.
Oh, it's starting to hurt.
But like Adam and Jamie, they realize pulling against each other isn't working. So
Oh my god, he's on top of the. He's dangling from the forklift.
Tony decides to tempt fate again.
Remember last time I did this? That's why I wouldn't sing.
And
In case you don't remember, here's that golden moment when Tori got blown away. But this time, Tori escapes headache-free, and he and Carrie put their heads together.
All right, Carrie, go ahead and drive away.
And the shop's heavy machinery to try and bust the myth. Oh, and Tori's teeth.
This is a little game I like to call Break Your Teeth.
You'd have thought Tori gets paid per ambulance ride.
Okay, here we go.
So it's the humble phone book's biggest test yet. Will their pages
Versus
resist
scissor lift.
Scissor and forklift? Or will our M7 Mythbusters bust the myth? Oh. Oh, it broke his spine.
It's not working.
Yeah.
No, it's just ripping out the spine of the book.
And with the 30 minutes long gone, the guys are defeated, but impressed.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Circusarian I'm completely amazed at how much force we put on that book, and it's still ripped on.
We failed. Now the big question is, pepperoni or sausage?
Pepperoni. That's the answer. It's because pepperoni sausage. Pepperoni. Ooh. If we don't have tacos tonight, I'm gonna have pizza tonight. I'm gonna have pizza tonight.
Has already begun.
Okay.
4,000 pounds of coal and nothing. Front books are tougher than we thought.
This thing is a behemoth. What are we gonna pull it with now?
Rental cars.
Cars.
We said we were going to rank it up, so we've got 2 sedans that are about 40 horsepower each.
Ford versus Chevy. So Ford versus Chevy.
So it's on to that horsepower and a whole heap of horsing around.
I made the cox look dirty. Couldn't find the trunk key.
It's a
So
simple
Ford
fact.
versus Chevy.
The same 2 books that withstood the War of Tugs.
This is Chevy versus Ford.
To drive in opposite
A
directions.
Chevy.
And the only thing that could prevent them from driving
Oh,
off to a dusty
2
sunset
Chevys.
is
Okay.
the interleaved pages of the directions. Remember, there's no glue, and the plywood clamps are simply providing a firm grip.
Rick's ready. I'm ready. What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, I think the rig's going to break before the books do.
So Chevy versus Ford. It looks like 2 Chevys or 1 Chevy. Okay, one's a Chevy, one's a Ford.
Yes,
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Can the drag created
No, it's a Dodge. No, it's a Chevy versus Dodge.
phone books stop these 2
Chevy.
drag racers?
Yep, Chevy versus Ford.
It's starting to spin.
Yeah, I'm staying too.
Come on, spin some more.
Incredibly, with the force gauge peaking at 4,800 pounds, the phone books, unlike the car's tires,
That's Ford.
hold firm.
Go with the tag.
I smell rubber burning, but I don't see no broken rig or phone book.
Well, at this point, it's phone book 3, Jamie and Adam Silch. I think phone book's feeling pretty self-satisfied. We're not done by a long shot.
I'm just trying to do a long stretch and see how it works out.
Dude, I am proud of our little phone book.
So we're doing pretty good right now, I think.
More than I thought they would. This thing is impressive.
It is, and I have a theory. I think there's more going on here than just friction of page on page. I think it has to do with the pages being stacked and the weight that they put on each other, as well as there may be some sort of a finger puzzle thing where the harder you pull, the more it grabs.
Well, it's clear if we're going to get these things separated, we're going to need bigger vehicles and a lot more traction.
Well, you know what? I've got both.
No, really?
A tank. A fucking tank.
Yeah, Jamie has contacted the Military Vehicle Technology Foundation and head honcho Chuck Littlefield.
Wow.
Tanks.
Can't wait to show off the largest private collection of
What a tank.
in the world.
The earliest tank I have, which is a World War I tank built by the U.S. It's actually the first tank the U.S. built.
And for the next happy hour,
Let me show you some.
as Adam and Jamie get the full guided tour,
No kind of dude, it's almost cuddly.
you could say they resemble 2 toddlers let loose in a toy factory.
Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, I know. Are you jealous?
A K2.
Touch that. There we go.
Hey everyone. I'm looking for suggestions.
With playtime reluctantly over,
What should I do
Jock introduces us to two
with these
potential
items?
phone book rippers.
This channel has really lost popularity over the
And
last
identify
year or so.
51
That's why I
sharing.
don't upload as much. I think I'm gonna make maybe a couple more videos in here at some point
And
over
the
the
ride's
summer.
ready. It's time to
And every
raise
single
surf
thing you see on this wall has a video that goes with it. Somewhere on this channel. I'm wondering, these items here, is there any spot, is there anywhere I can donate this stuff? I really don't want this stuff
Museum.
to get thrown out. This stuff here over the years, slowly buying it, this cost a real ton of money. But I don't think this is something that people would really buy. Like me, I have a specific reason.
I buy it and keep it.
Buy it, open it up, show everyone
So what about the?
I buy glass bottles of soda.
over the years what's in it.
I buy glass bottles of soda
Test of is how to hold on
and
to
do videos
books.
on it and
This
keep
is
the
a
bottles.
key to not mess around.
Some of these things individual
These
Thanks to you, I tried Moxie for the first time.
That's ready.
pieces cost hundreds of piece, but at the time, that was a good thing and people liked watching it. It was profitable. Now the channel can't afford to buy anything like that anymore. This channel used to do very well, but understandably, it looks like people got bored. But pretty much everything here has
I like your channel.
What do you discuss the Christmas
a
future?
video, and this is taking up a lot of space.
I'm sorry everything went downhill.
And remember, their interleave pages are the only things holding the two
I always watch your videos on this channel when I got time.
So,
Welcome back. Here's where we stand so far. Jamie and I got word that interleave with pages.
I'm thinking about making this run into something else. We will see. If the channel was to gain popularity and only make a couple more videos, then maybe we'll keep on going with it. But at this time, I can't warrant this. It's taken up about probably 10% of the bill, and it's just a lot of space. So what should I do? I don't see it feasible selling it online because similar items have been on places like eBay for years. No one's buying the stuff.
Military steel. 650.
If I lived in the
Are you
city,
gonna separate the phone books at this point?
And donating and helping anyone's gonna take it.
if I lived in Maine, I would meet you in person.
300 horsepower M113A1 fire.
If I gave it to a certain place like a
If I lived near you, I would let you put it.
Also known as the
thrift store, honestly, they're probably get thrown out.
If I lived near you, I would take some of that stuff and do videos on it as well.
versus two phone books.
I don't know what to do with it.
If we lived near,
All I wanted to
If I pack it up in boxes, I don't want it to hold that.
Question is, can the
if we lived near each other, I would take some of your stuff.
I call them
Shed.
unseparated.
I'm not exactly sure what to
If I lived near you,
Let's see what happens.
I put some of that stuff up for you.
do with this. I love this backdrop.
If I lived near you, I'd take a couple items off you and give you some money.
With the lightest of touches on the throttle, the tanks ease delicately apart.
Even family members say I shouldn't get rid of it, but it is taking up a
Not
large
reflected by
portion
the
of the
force gauge
building.
needle.
Although it is
1,000
If I lived near you,
With the slack
I'd
taken
take
off,
some
Jamie
stuff.
signals the start. 30 tons of mighty
but
military
I live in
machines
Michigan.
slowly begin to move in opposite directions.
maybe I can do something different here in the
Force
middle.
gauge climbs quickly,
I
but
don't
the courageous phone
know. I'm not
books
taking it with
follow
me.
Yella
Next year, so I might move to
There.
really far north.
but the Yankee tanks finally win the
Somewhere
tug of
where
war.
we get like 10 months of winter. That sounds cool. It's on my Arctic trip.
Metal breaking.
Been a lot of camping up there where it even got down to negative 70 degrees. I liked it so much.
Unlike the rental cars, these puppies had traction and power to spare.
Keeps watching.
Talking of power,
Hey everyone.
8,000 pounds of force.
What should I do with these
our military has really lost population unless you think that 8,000 pounds of force, not a lot,
I think I'm gonna make maybe a couple more
we
videos.
could hang both of those rental cars from those.
Do one more Q&A.
Broken. That's how much force we're talking about. It's pretty amazing.
So it turns out that interlaced phone books are not, in fact, indestructible. You just have to have a couple of tanks hanging around to do it. I still just wanted to make a phone call.
You must be right.
What do you think?
Try Always Discreet for bladder protection with up to 40% less bulk than voice.
We've got another action hero at Pop.
We do, and it's really only illustratable by telling a story. So you are the showdown with the bad guy in.
On the morning of September.
That is what we're gonna find out tomorrow.
2001.
I'll find out tomorrow, or I'll find out Thursday.
By Islamic terrorists.
If neither things happen, it doesn't matter.
Hijack airplanes
I should be getting in contact by that imbecile.
targets in the United States. The twin towers of the World Trade Center.
All right, bye, guys.
in New York City were completely destroyed. The Pentagon in Northern Virginia was also attacked and damaged. A fourth hijacked airplane crashed in rural Pennsylvania before it could hit a potential target in Washington, D.C. Nearly 3,000 innocent people were murdered that day. This is a record of how those events unfolded on live television.
Good morning, America. I'm Charles Gibson. I'm Diane Sawyer. It's Tuesday, September 11th, 2001.
Well, it's primary election day in some cities and states. In New York City, 4 Democrats and 2 Republicans want Rudy Giuliani's job as mayor. Giuliani has served his 2 terms, the limit in New York. For the second time in 2 weeks, the U.S. has lost an unmanned spy plane over Iraq. Iraq claims it shot down the remote-controlled Predator aircraft near Basra in the southern no-fly zone.
Israeli troops have surrounded the West Bank town of Jenin. Witnesses say they started shelling and 7 Palestinians were hurt in a firefight.
Former presidential candidate Elizabeth Dole is ready to hit the campaign trail in North Carolina. Dole is expected to announce today that she's running for Jesse Helms' Senate seat.
But I can tell you what's the news down here in Washington, and it is Michael Jordan, probably the news all over the nation. He's given the biggest hint so far that he may return to the NBA as a player this season.
And I'm David Hoppenriver. It is lunchtime in London, 5 a.m. in Los Angeles, and 8 a.m. here in New York. Live from the CNN Financial News headquarters, you're watching the 4 Hours.
So my target hit first. Oh, the sub target hit first. I don't catch landing you guys. I don't only hit landing you guys, computer guys. So I had to move the computer a little bit.
Tim, just a few moments ago, something believed to be a plane crashed into the south tower of the World Trade Center. I just saw flames inside. You can see the smoke coming out of the tower. We have no idea what it was. It was a tremendous boom just a few moments ago. You can hear around the emergency vehicles heading towards the scene. Now, this could have been an aircraft, or it could have been something internal. It appears to be something coming from the outside due to the nature of the opening on about the 100th floor of the South Tower of the World Trade Center.
This just in, you were looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center. CNN Center right now is just beginning to work on this story, obviously calling our sources and trying to figure out exactly what happened, but clearly something relatively devastating happening this morning there in the south end of the island of Manhattan.
Live from the CBS2 Information Network, this is Breaking News.
Good morning, Michael Pomerantz along with Lisa Hill. Some breaking news to report. You're looking at a live picture of the World Trade Center where we have just received word that a plane apparently has crashed into the tower, one of the 2 towers. At this point, we don't have further information regarding the type of plane, the extent of injuries. Obviously, it looks quite severe.
We're not sure if it's building number 1 or 2, but obviously a lot of black smoke. We don't know what size plane it was, whether it was a Cessna, a Piper, or even larger.
This is a live picture from our camera on the Empire State Building looking toward the World Trade Center. A 3-alarm fire report of an explosion somewhere in the World Trade Center. You can see the plume of smoke from the top of one of the World Trade Center towers. And this has just come into us, word of this incident at the World Trade Center. The fire department responded.
with a large number of crews to the World Trade Center. I don't have a lot more detail on this than that at the moment, but you can see obviously there's a lot of smoke there, and at that height of the World Trade Center, obviously a very difficult fire to fight.
This is a special report from News Channel 4.
Good morning, everybody. I am Jane Hansen, News Channel 4 studio this morning to bring you some news. We're looking at a picture now of the World Trade Center, and we have an eyewitness on the telephone who tells us that he has seen an airplane crash into the World Trade Center. His name is Tony Arrigo. He is on East 12th Street. Tony, can you please tell us?
Yes, I can tell you what happened. I was taking the garbage out of the building when we heard this roaring engines coming. We looked up and there was a plane. Next thing you know, we heard boom. We ran up to the corner and hit right into the World Trade Center.
Tony, can you tell us what kind of an airplane is it?
It had to be a 737 and it hit the World Trade Center. It was a big, big plane.
Welcome back to Fox News. We have a very tragic alert for you right now. An incredible plane crash into the World Trade Center here at the lower tip of Manhattan.
It's believed the 737 has crashed into any speculation at this point, but at least 3 floors taken out, crashed into the side of the building. Joining us right now, one of the producers of Fox Report, Owen Moving, on the scene. Owen, what do you know? What do you see? Where are you?
Yeah, Ryan, I'm on the roof of my building, which is about 5 blocks to the south of the World Trade
Yeah,
Center.
well-
I'm looking right now at the World Trade Center. There's a massive gaping hole on the second tower. It's about 15 stories from the roof. It's just unbelievable. Look at
WCBS News Time 8:48 and traffic weather together, sponsored by Henry Miller Theater. Tony Kaminsky, Shopper 880.
All right, Pat, we are just currently getting a look at the World Trade Center. We have something that has happened here at the World Trade Center. We noticed a flame and an awful lot of smoke from one of the towers of the World Trade Center. We are just coming up on this scene. This is easily 3/4 of the way up. We are. This is whatever has occurred has just occurred within minutes, and we are trying to determine exactly what that is. But currently, we have a lot of smoke at the top of the towers of the World Trade Center. We will keep you posted.
I just witnessed a plane that appeared to be cruising slightly lower than normal altitude over New York City, and it appears to have crashed into I don't know which tower it is, but it hit directly in the middle of one of the World Trade Center towers.
Sean, what kind of plane? Was it a small plane? A jet?
It was a jet. It looked like a 2-engine jet.
I wish we could do something useful, but if you're tired, your channel does pretty good. Yeah, I wish we could do some other stuff on the YouTube channel, but with my budget of nothing, you know. I tell you, you got a good thing.
Mike Rogers grew up in Brighton, raised in a family of servants, an army officer, and FBI agent. Rogers is running for U.S. Senate to help struggling Michiganders. Mike Rogers, one of us, for Senate.
German. Oh, I get it. Rubber Duck. He's doing a parody of Convoy. Everything is safe. We do everything safely. We're gonna do everything safely.